It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Yes, we need more cowbell. Welcome to all our friends across the U.S. And I can honestly say we have officially done some business with Serbia. So we are in the
international.
European market.
We are now internationally national.
That's right. I can't even find my way home from here, but I'm international. But it's all good. Welcome. Listen, do me a favor, caring and sharing. If you're looking at today's show, because Freddie doesn't understand how Facebook works, you can share out the show and help us out a little bit. And if you want to be part of the show, give us a call at
888-994-4995. Steve-O, if you're in the area, we are throwing axes at Game of Axes, so come on out.
Yeah, New York Sound, come on down, because Steve-O is an axe-throwing champion.
I got to take this out of my ear.
What are you doing?
I don't know if they fall out of my ear, because somebody walked in the door. How you doing? I'm always focusing. People are coming and going. We've got all kinds of people. We are live at Game of Axes in Boynton Beach. You know, I was thinking about how we actually ended up here. One day I said, Freddie, let's go throw axes. And you called Game of Axes, and next thing we knew, Game of Axes is one of our incredible sponsors at the Brooklyn Cafe TV with Joey and Oshray. I'm hoping they're going to come. I don't know, but we've had Heather on the set with us. We're running a little late today because we got to throw some axes. Last time we didn't get to.
Yes,
this time,
they're working on the film.
I'm going to ask Heather, does anyone throw axes in high heels like I do?
Yes.
Ah, there you go. I'm not unique in that. How do you like that?
Well, she's a woman of many words.
Yes.
Now, Heather, you seem to be an axe-throwing champion.
Well, I'm humble, but
humble.
yes.
You're dangerous is what you are.
It's
But
the tattoos and glasses.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, for
Did
sure.
you get the tattoos because you work here?
No, I actually came with the tattoos. My tattoo is actually the spider that bit Spider-Man because I'm a massive nerd.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. You have to be nerdy to be successful.
you know it.
At Game of Axes? I don't know. We got Teddy working here, too. You think she's nerdy?
Absolutely. She's just
Y'all
one of
leave
you-
Teddy alone.
She's one of you. She's one of you
We
people's
love,
nerds.
we love Teddy, and we love Game of Axes.
No, but we
It
gotta-
is so much fun. I actually made 3
I noticed.
on the target.
Out of 15, that's not bad.
3 out of like 6.
It was 5.
That's 50-50.
I know.
That's
You
pretty,
think that-
listen, if I could get a target with an axe in my high heel platforms, you can all get a target and have some fun. It's so much fun here. It's easy. It's safe. We're going to talk about all the safety features at Game of Axes, which makes this place stand out from some other axe-throwing bars, so you know you're safe. When everyone finds out I'm coming here on a shoot, what do they say? Be careful.
Yes, we have
Ever notice
911.
why do people say that? As if you would ever do anything in life and not be careful.
We have 911 on speed dial. Things happen when you're in the room.
You guys
Now-
did a great job setting up the shoot. We've got everyone on point today, and they're really, really doing
Now,
a
we
great
have
job.
we have a pleasant surprise today.
Do we?
Yes, we have a special guest on here. And I gotta tell you, when I heard about this, yeah, I'm looking at the camera angle because you complained the last time. It looks very nice.
Looks very nice.
Very nice. I didn't think you guys are actually gonna pull this one off
Why?
because I didn't think New Mom was gonna come.
Ah, New Mom. New Mom does have a name.
I don't know her name.
Do you know New
I
Girl?
don't even know her daughter's name.
So we've got New Girl Nicole on the board, who's not so new anymore because she's running board.
She actually likes New Girl.
You like that name, Nicole? I don't think she even hears us. We can't even see her behind the lights.
Nicole, we know you're back to somewhere.
And we've got Tracy with us. We've got Mom.
New
I was
Mom.
so excited because I actually had a new viewer comment on a show. And I started texting her and commenting. And the next week, Nicole says, so you're talking to my mom? I said, I am? She says, yes. I said, who's your mom? Because they have different last names. I had no idea. Tracy, I got excited. But now I know why you're watching the show. You're watching Nicole.
Yeah, I'm obsessed now. I really am. So I watch every day. I do.
Welcome to our show. And Tracy, we have so many things we can talk to Tracy
What
about.
does Tracy do? Tracy, what do you do?
I'm with Seminole Casino Coconut Creek. I am Community Affairs Specialist. So I
Really?
figure out how we can give back to the community and how my 2,000 team members can also give back.
I got an idea. I got lots of ideas. Anybody got a deck of cards? Okay, so let me ask you, what do you do for the casino on an everyday basis? You're community-based and everything else. You have
So we're part of
outreach?
9 chambers, part of the ambassador program for Delray Chamber, Boca Raton, and Coral Springs.
You're in all of them.
But I do participate in all 9 chambers between Palm Beach and Broward County. But it's how we figure out how we can give back and what's going on in the community.
Now now you correct me if I'm wrong. We
I always
had
do.
the head chief come to the studio
Head chief of what?
of the casino. Indian something something. I can't remember his name, but he was blessing the rooms. Now this is how I know. He
That's
blessed.
the Hard Rock.
Oh, this is the
You're
cinema?
at Seminole.
That's our sister property.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's all. Listen.
They're all
Don't be
Seminole. It's
com-
all on Seminole
I'm gonna
property.
be nice.
It's all on Seminole property,
But
though.
I was told that he went to every room because of the guitar.
The new guitar that they had to bless,
He
right?
had
Every
to
room.
bless every room, which took us close to a year to do this. That's.
I haven't heard anything like that, but
You
I
haven't?
would like to look
I tell
more
you,
into
you
it.
learn so much stuff on here. So it's the Seminole. So where are you located?
I'm in Coconut Creek,
They're really
right off of
close
Sample
to
on
us.
441.
Coconut Creek isn't close to us.
Right near Mercedes.
No, it's not.
It's not so far. It's
Near
not as far
Mercedes.
as Hard Rock.
Near Mercedes? What is she talking
I think there's a
about?
Mercedes dealership.
There
right
has
up the
to be one
street.
somewhere.
Right up the street, right?
No, it's
She's
next to a
getting her car
Lexus
service.
dealership.
Okay.
Oh,
It's next
yeah,
to a Lex-
Lexus.
JM
and,
Lexus.
And Al Hendrickson
Yeah,
Toyota, yeah.
It's next
I
to
have
JM
no
Lexus. right across
idea
the-
of where she is. But anyway.
But what's
so-
what community relations? So we can come down to you and we can be part of the community. You can come up to us and be part of the community and share everything, what's going on at Seminole Casino. I've never been there. I've been to Hard Rock once, but not even to gamble.
Well, we have 8 food outlets, so not everybody gambles.
That was
so
my next
people like to
question.
come and eat. We have the most magnificent steakhouse, NYY Steakhouse. We have an Italian concept that is just to die for, Cerisi. We have 8 food outlets on the property as well
that
as live
steakhouse is to
entertainment.
die for. You ever ate at that steak? Oh my
Really?
God.
I've never been.
Oh, it's the best. What's he gamble on? The size of the steak?
Well, if we can't get her dad to us, we're going to have to take her dad down to Seminole Casino.
You have 8 restaurants on property.
8 food outlets.
8 food.
Yeah, so we have a deli, we have an outside grill, which is kind of a tiki bar, sunset grill area, live music. We have an upstairs area, which is non-smoking, level 2, that also offers food.
I love this.
Yeah, so it's something for everybody.
So why don't we hook up? They got 8 different types of venues, and we bring community-based people down there, and everybody can have like a eat-off and a cook-off. I bet you Game of Access will even take their, ouch, that hurt my ear. Game of Access will go and take their mobile unit.
That would
They
be
have
great.
a mobile unit, one of these are mobile, and they take it right after they go out in different places. And it would be really a nice draw, because if it's community-based you're looking for, which is what we do, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, I have a handful of charities that I can give you numbers for.
That would
Wow.
be perfect.
Yeah.
That would be great. What does it mean to be a community outreach? What do you do? Because people think, okay, there's 8 food venues and there's a casino. What does it mean to go out into the community? What is your responsibility there?
So we are part of Coconut Creek, the city of Coconut Creek. So we wanted to figure out how to give back to the community. So we have education funds, we have scholarships, we are part of the Rotary, we are part of different chambers of how not only can the casino give back monetarily or in kind, but how our team members, again, we have 2,000 team members, and how they can get involved in the community. So we have something coming up on October 8th, which is a turtle outlook, where we go up to Palm Beach and we just pick up garbage off the beach. So we're going to bring up a bus full, we're going to cart them up there, and we're just going to go pick up garbage off the beach for a couple hours. So it's how we can give back in the smallest way, from donating clothes to the shirt off my back for the homeless, or the Bahamas or how we can give relief, but there's always something that's going on that we can give
Isn't that
back.
amazing? Did you have any idea there's so much give back in the community? Through the
Coming from
casino.
a casino,
Right, coming from it. But it's more than
shocked.
a casino, right? You're representing the whole community at large. You're part of the whole Seminole
The
community.
cleaning beaches.
But it's the
We do a
Seminole
lot.
community.
We do a lot.
And are you Seminole?
We are Seminole.
You personally are.
No, no,
Oh.
no.
I asked Nicole and she said yes. I
I'm
said,
Irish, Scottish.
I said, your mom's Seminole? And she said, yeah. She goes,
No,
but
she thought you meant.
yes.
No, I work for the
You
Seminole.
thought she worked. She asked if she worked at the Seminole.
No, I asked if she was
Yes, but
part
she
Seminole.
understood.
So
You
did
gotta think
Nicole
how
apparently,
great-
because Nicole said yes. So that's why I figured
It's
I would
okay,
ask
Nicole, you're
mom.
good. I heard the question. I heard the question. That is super cool. And you know, there's so much more because people, I remember when casino was brought up for the vote and everybody said, no, we don't want casinos because they're bad, bad, bad. And here you are outreaching and doing more than maybe businesses in the community, which is unbelievable. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
And we
Thank
have
you
how
for
many
having me.
chambers? You're with 9 chambers, she said?
9 chambers now, yeah.
They cover all
How do you have
bases.
time to work?
That's my job.
You get to travel a lot
I do.
and you get to go to different places.
I do.
You need an assistant?
I could.
Because I wanna
You need
put
more
in my
cowbell?
application.
You need more cowbell.
I need more assistance. She gets to go everywhere. You talk about having fun on a job, right?
I do. No, I'm working hard, feverishly.
Yes, she is. I saw
And that's
her.
why she's up at Game of Axes, because she's hard working into the community of Delray Beach, because it is a huge outreach platform that we have, which is true. It's so
is
much of
true.
what we get to do
It
is into the community, which is why we've leveling up our broadcast, why we're leveling up our cameras, our audio. Everyone is on point. I am so proud of our crew today.
Why? I'm
Because-
proud of them every day.
Because look what they got done today. We walked in and I moved the set.
That's
And I
not-
walked out to get tape.
it's
And we
about-
came back
It's about 15 feet.
and everything was set up. Our headpieces are working, the cameras are working,
Everything's working.
everything is charged.
Everything's working.
It's a beautiful
We
Friday.
even brought water from the Walmart here for the cafe. For the
And even Steve from New York Sound is watching and sharing our
I
show
know,
out.
New York Sound watching in the house. Now we have some other goodies coming out as well, talking about community based because season is upon us.
Season is here.
Season is here upon us somewhere. And we have some new things that we're going to be shooting at you next week. So I want you to pay close attention. I don't know if we should let it out. of
I
the
actually have a question for you. Now, I don't want to let that out because I
No.
know what you're letting out. Tell us about our international reach because you
Ah.
started and Serbia.
Yes, Serbia has signed a deal with us where we will be doing a show where immigrants came to this country as a nobody. And they are now CEO and presidents of major corporations on Wall Street. I spoke to Wall Street yesterday with Tom. He's going to come down, fly down in his private plane. He's coming down to check out the show because they want to add this kind of flavor, exactly what you do and what you were talking about, the community base and how we can work with our European friends. And she has a show in Europe that she's actually going to be sending. We're going to have her on the V-Mix. We're going to do a European segment talking about how these people came from nothing and they are
Living the
major.
American dream, right? That's
Living
what it's
it,
all
and
about.
their children and grandchildren are going to be part of the set because they want to teach
Do they
them.
live here?
They're here. They're in Jersey. They're coming down to the set, or they're
Nice.
going to be in Europe, and we're going to work out how we get them in the V-Mix. And it's a complicated issue, but it goes to show you just how much people coming to this country, because this country was built with immigrants. It was built, it was built with people who didn't speak English. I'm sorry to say, all the politics is going on today. We're going to squash all that. And she's actually going to come in on the V-Mix. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that.
And you laughed that I wasn't going to pull this off. How long did it take me, though? 9
But this
months?
isn't even that. This is another part of it.
Oh, it's
The
gonna
other
get
piece
bigger.
with Monica
That's right.
is
It's going to get bigger.
that email was so complicated. You know what happens when we read a complicated email at 7 o'clock at night? You close your computer and say, I'll deal with it tomorrow.
But it's all about,
Right? Teddy's laughing because she was with us. We're not tomorrow.
well, it's all about, getting bigger, getting bolder, and doing things a little bit different.
And doing them the right way.
And doing it the right way. And we have some great, I don't know if I can sustain myself, but we're going to be offering some kind of activities from the Heart of Delray Art Gallery to Atlantic Avenue. I'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that for
Come
now.
next week and check it out. This I'm excited about because I chased this dream for 3 years, and it's coming. I also want to congratulate Manuel and Kelsey. We have Fuego out, our Latino-based magazine. It's on Facebook now. It's actually playing this show. if you are a Latino-based company, I want you to come and see me because I want to do something with you on our Latino channel. We're going to go Latin, baby. I know.
It's
And,
good to
and,
be
and
here.
Dawn does speak Spanish. Don't let her fool you.
No, I'm really, if I had a hat, I would tip my hat to you, but I don't. I'm impressed.
And I kept pushing
You
it.
leave me speechless.
Kept pushing it. All right.
Let's go to commercial break, take a quick break as soon as Teddy lowers the speaker. When we come back, let's talk more Game of Axes. We're going to talk mortgages, one of your favorite topics to talk about.
I did that for a while.
I looked at him, I said, when did I meet you? He said, last night. I said, no, it was Monday. He goes, nope, it was about 12 hours ago.
It was about 12 hours ago.
They might take that wrong.
Or you can take it wrong, but if you want to know more about this conversation.
We met last night at a studio, but it's okay.
He was on the Jen
On
G
the
show.
Gen G show, yes, we have to clarify where we met last night. Stay tuned, a quick
I knew you
commercial
looked
break.
familiar.
Our phone lines are open, 888-994-4995. Hey, Heather, can we get some mead?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yes. And she says it again. We'll be right back.
Heather's a yes girl.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
More cowbells.
More cowbell. Live at Game of Axes in Boynton Beach. I love Heather. She goes, are you guys serious about mead? Have you ever had mead?
No.
And he's
You
the
know
no
what mead
man.
is.
We've got
I
the
like
yes
that
girl.
Fermented honey wine, I was just told.
We've got the yes girl and the no man.
I love it. True balance.
How you like that?
And then the yin and the yang is in the house.
And we're sitting right next to each
And
other.
it's a fun Friday at the
Yes.
Brooklyn Cafe TV. We roll a little bit differently when we're on location.
Wow,
Heath-
this meat is good.
Heather, tell us about
is.
mead. This is Viking's blood?
Yes,
This
so
was our
mead
original.
itself is fermented almost the same way that regular wine would be, but instead of using grapes, they use honey. So it's a very ancient Nordic way of drinking alcohol. This specific mead, I believe, is from Denmark. It's called Viking's blood. This is basically just like honey wine with a little bit of hibiscus in it. The meads that we have range from about 18.7 all the way to 19.5 in alcohol content.
Smells amazing.
It does. You want to try it?
I would like to wear it like a cologne.
So it kind of hits the palate very, very sweet, and then gives you that nice burn, almost like how a whiskey burn would be.
Do
And we
you
have a
sell
few
it?
made with hops.
Can you
Yes,
buy
we
a
do.
bottle?
You cannot buy a bottle, but we do have flights. So we have 5 different flavors, and you can buy a flight of the mead, and you would get 3 ounces of each of our different flavors.
You know, but I
Essentially
can't
like a
buy a
bottle.
bottle. What I was thinking,
You can't even drink 2
no,
shots
here's
of
what I
it.
was thinking, you know, Sunday is Rosh Hashanah.
Yes,
Salud.
And you celebrate it with apples and honey for a sweet New Year.
I didn't know
And
that.
honestly,
Delicious, right?
Teddy, I can't think of any
Dangerous.
other sweeter New Year than mead. Apples and honey. It's fermented honey, right? So we've got the wine.
We do have an apple flavor.
Are you supposed to
like
chug
that?
it?
Apple and honey
You
mead.
can, or you can sip it. It's, you know, we're not here to tell you how to drink.
But
We're
just
only
be
here how to tell
wary.
you how to throw
But I'm gonna
axes.
tell you, this hat is tough, man.
Well, the last time we were here, Heather, we opened a bottle of mead, and I got halfway through it because you weren't drinking it and Paul wasn't drinking it, and
Yeah.
she says, "Oh, be careful, because you don't realize the alcohol content." I said, "And now you tell me I'm halfway through the bottle."
Surprise.
By the way, surprise.
And it does go down warm. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can. It almost has that almost whiskey feel in the chest.
It's almost, but
Tell
it's
us
there.
about Game of Axes. It's an axe throwing bar. What you have here, what it takes. You've got leagues. You've got glow and throw.
Correct. So essentially, we're open for business from Tuesdays through Sundays. Monday nights are league night. Right now we have League B running from 7 to 10. And then on October 14th, we're going to be starting League A, which is our earlier league, from 6 to 8.
How many people are in each team for the league?
Well, it's all individual. So it's all done through the IATF, or the International Axe Throwing Federation. It's been around for about 20 years. There's leagues in Canada, America, Australia, the UK. They're all over the place.
Now, are you allowed to bring in the team? Like this gentleman here, he has a company. If companies wanted to compete with other companies, can you do 2 or 3 on a team, or is it strictly always single?
We could do it like that. We strictly only do the, you know, you're shooting for yourself for a league, but we're always willing to accommodate
Like
for
team
any
points.
parties. Yeah.
You could do team. I
could
kind of
do
like that idea.
How many people in a league?
Right now we have about 30, and then we're hoping from all the people that have RSVP'd about maybe 20 in our League A. And most of our league members have been around since season 1, which we started in, I believe, late April. So we've had about 3 seasons. We're about halfway through our 3rd season in league right now.
How did you get involved at an axe throwing bar?
Well, I grew up in Texas. I used to throw
there you go.
axes and knives at trees, and I went on a trip to Philly, and there's a bar in Philly called Axadelphia. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that it is the first IATF bar opened up in America. I'm sure that I could be wrong. And I went there, and I absolutely loved it, just because
So
you're
you've been
throwing
about
sharp
axes
objects.
all your life.
Almost, yeah. I used to play dart tournaments, so I'm really big into the accuracy and the competitiveness of it, and this just kind of perfectly fits my personality.
You like throwing darts. Wow.
I do, yeah.
Do you do archery also?
No, I've never done archery. I've
Teddy,
always
take
wanted
her
to.
out.
I know, I want to take everyone at the bar out.
She's gonna take everyone out to
Where are you
archery.
taking them?
Oh,
To the
Linda
archery
Summers
range.
is raising her hand.
Let's go, Linda.
Where are you taking everybody?
To the archery range.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we're still trying to set that up. I have to get you guys bows.
Yes, we're gonna get
You
You
bows.
gotta
try
get
and rent them.
bows.
But
No,
Linda, have you ever thrown an axe?
They'll rent it.
Just
They'll
let
rent it
us
to
use
you.
your bow.
Can
They
you?
won't rent
I
you.
only have one.
Would they
Perfect.
rent a bow? Would they rent them?
I'm going to talk to them. I have to talk to
Yeah,
the
the
shop
shooting
that I go
ranges
to.
have them. I've taken my 2 sons
Shooting range.
shooting ranges.
For
I took them
guns?
yeah, and then it had an archery thing there too.
Oh,
Really?
The one in West Palm.
I don't remember. Like my kids are big. It's been a couple years for the archery thing, but they shoot arrows too.
They shoot arrows.
Yeah.
I have a gun that shoots an arrow.
I'm thinking about Linda Summers trying to throw it. How would you throw an axe? What do you do with the dog? Next to you?
What? You bring your dog?
First of all, now Linda,
Linda has a
Seriously, I like
service
that.
dog.
Linda's service dog keeps a balance. So when she puts the dog down, you're gonna trust her with an axe? I think we'll talk about it. I think no, I'm gonna be in that direction. We'll talk about that. Now we have I'm pretty sure she does.
We have a guest
Now
with
we have
us.
a guest that showed up because you said she saw
She's
us
on Eventbrite.
on
And she
Eventbrite,
RSVP'd
and
that she was
is,
coming.
And you are,
Kimberly Daly.
Hi, Kimberly.
and she's Daily Kimberly.
Kimberly Daly.
And what do you think of this place?
I like it a lot. I anytime I can throw something sharp at another object, I love it. What's not to like
Maybe
about
she's
it?
just
like
sit
you.
next to you.
No, no. No. She likes throwing sharp objects. Have you ever thrown an axe before?
Yes.
In here?
No.
Oh. You're throwing it in everyday life daily?
Well, we're not going to say to nobody personal, but
Linda, do you know Kimberly? Oh, you do now.
we just
Everybody,
met.
welcome to the family.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the
Thank
cafe.
you.
Tell us what you do.
I'm CEO and co-founder of Accelerator Pro. So I've created a way not to give the banks 45% interest on any fixed rate loan. So the banksters don't really like me, but homeowners love me.
And how do you like that? And here we
It's
are talking about
interesting
fixed rate
'cause
loans, and then we're going
guess
to talk
who's
about
here?
mortgages.
I'm not a bankster, so I love her. She's
So
fine.
we're perfect.
Exactly.
But homeowners love her because I guess you give out loans that are very.
No, I don't give out loans. Once somebody is done with their loan, I have created an algorithm, a mathematical equation, that shows them how to pay it off in a certain time frame, but more specifically, how to eliminate next month's interest.
Oh.
It's like
Wow.
going from a 30 to a 15 to get rid of the interest.
No,
No.
it's more simple than that. It's
Really?
actually just my math talks to the bank's math, and they don't even know it's happening. So I have a financial tech company.
Wow. She sounds. You know who she sounds like?
Genji.
Jen G. Do you have a sister by the name of Jen G?
No, I don't.
You should, because you sound. When I show you her picture and how she talks, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, that's me."
Well,
Maybe
another,
she's from Chicago.
another woman in the technology
Yesterday.
field, right?
Yes,
Talk about
because
finances.
women are getting smarter.
It's because women
And
are
men are
going
getting
to run
dumber.
the world.
Well,
Yeah, they
women
can
are
run-
You already
saving
do.
money.
You
We're
can-
not getting
listen,
smarter.
you-
You're just catching on.
No, you can run the world because what's left of it, it's okay.
You're going to fix it.
You're gonna fix
You heard what Ann said. Ann said this is the year of the woman.
Who said that?
Ann.
Ann always says that. She's been saying that for 5 years.
But it's not that we're getting smarter, it's that we're actually stepping into our power and becoming the women that we knew we always were, but
Women
we
are getting
never
more
became.
aggressive, is what it is.
Hey, man, I was raised by 2 women. I got nothing to say, man.
There you go.
I take orders. I just follow them. That's it.
You ever notice that, and this is not that kind of show, but like a killer, like a murderer, he always listens to mama.
Everyone.
Take out the garbage. I mean, this guy killed
I'm
15,000.
Yeah,
thinking
they
of
don't
you
care.
and Steve-O.
Remember? Me and Steve will kill
You,
people?
no, but think about you and Steve-O, right? You guys are like the guys from New York, from the streets of
I was
wherever.
The wimp when
The
mom
streets
said,
of
And mom says,
wherever.
come.
my mother said, throw out the garbage. Mom, I ain't got no pants on. Throw it out in your underwear. Okay, mom, whatever you
That's right.
Right, whatever mom says you do, Steve-O too.
LeBron James said something like that one day. He says, when she says do, I do. I'm no longer LeBron the King nothing. I'm
That's
just a
right.
regular guy.
Isn't that amazing?
That's
Isn't
right.
that the women's strength? I guess now you guys are like shooting it out.
Now we're just stepping into our power and saying, you know what, this is how we feel, this is what we believe, and we are who we are.
When we do the archery, I'm gonna name my arrows.
Dawn.
That'll be one name. That definitely will be one name. But I got a few other names I'm gonna be using.
Actually, someone asked me, Heather, if you can put pictures on the dartboard, not the dartboard, on the throwing board before you throw the axe.
Yes, we actually used to do Slay Day while Game of Thrones was going on, and we would put pictures of the White Walker and Cersei's up. If parties bring in pictures, we have no problem stapling them on the boards. The
So-
only thing is, a lot of people ask, like, can I bring a picture of my ex and throw axes at it?
Divorce parties.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we were talking about. And
Well,
I got
we-
the perfect cake
yeah.
to go with the venue.
Well, we love that people want to kind of add things to the targets, but we really don't want to condone hurting another person. Now, we
No,
have
no,
had
no,
a
no,
party,
no.
a corporate party, where the boss that was there with the party brought pictures of himself.
Oh my gosh.
He was laughing, he enjoyed it, he wanted them to throw at him, that's fine. Or parties that bring in pictures of each other, so whenever they're facing off, they'll staple the picture of their opponent on, which I thought was hilarious.
It's kind of a
Or like
focus thing.
pictures of football teams they hate, I'm all for it. But we really don't want to do like
Oh, I could have fun with
an
that.
axe your ex kind of thing, just because we
Axe your
really don't want
ex.
to condone violence.
That could
Axe
be
your ex. I kind of like that.
That could be like a foundation, Tracy. We could do an axe your ex.
But
You
if
can
it-
raise
if-
money
Axe
and
your
give
ex.
it back to a
It could
foundation.
be X of anything.
Yes.
Like
I'm
anybody
gonna look into
cancer,
that.
Yeah,
Axe cancer.
See,
or
I'd be okay with that.
or MS or whatever.
right?
You know, I was
Absolutely.
telling her about Joe DiMaggio. She says, "Who's Joe DiMaggio?"
What?
No. You didn't say Joe DiMaggio.
meant-
Lou
no,
Gehrig.
Lou
oh,
Gehrig.
No, Lou Gehrig. I didn't say Joe.
Yeah.
Lou Gehrig.
No.
Lou Gehrig. I'm sorry, Iron Horse Lou Gehrig.
Even then.
And Lou Gehrig was bigger than even Joe DiMaggio, but it was further back in the 20s. But even those things like MS or any kind of X out would be kind of fun. I kind of like the divorce thing, though.
But yeah, but then you can raise money for a foundation.
Exactly.
X your X, whatever your X is, right? X disease, X job, whatever it is, and we give back to organizations, because you do Glow and Throw every month, and the Glow and Throw benefits different foundations.
Explain Glow and Throw.
I'm going to let Heather, you have one
Heather,
next
explain
week,
Glow
right?
and Throw.
So Glow and Throw is a 4-hour event that we do on the third Wednesday of every month. The only exception being this October, we're doing it the Wednesday before Halloween, just because. We usually sponsor a nonprofit charity where they will come in. Like the first time we did it, we did Community Green, then we did Kids Saving Oceans, then we did breast cancer awareness, then we sponsored a cycling group that's riding to raise money for AIDS foundations. So any nonprofit, hopefully they get in touch with us or we get in touch with them. We're really looking to get into more like the veterans, wounded warrior, stuff like that. But it's a 4-hour event, $40 a ticket. You get 2 free drinks with it, and we turn off all the lights. We have black lights and everything, and in the bays, we spray paint the targets so that they'll glow, fluorescent, and then we play 80s music. It's like an 80s night.
I want to do it one night.
You should.
We should bring in Operation 120.
Okay.
That's a female homeless vet situation there as well.
There's
should.
a lot of foundations that we work with. Mama Ali had one here, I believe
Yeah.
it
She
was
did,
2 months
she
ago,
did.
right?
She was supposed to be here tonight. She's mad at me. She went to pray.
No, she's in prayer today.
Yeah, but she was supposed to be here, and she couldn't make it today. She says
We'll
not
bring her another,
Friday.
but she did an event here, I believe, 2 months ago, and October's going
That
to be
is
breast
that
cancer
is
awareness.
correct. I think she did our July Glow
Yeah.
and Throw, and then we did breast cancer awareness for August, and then the cycling group for this September.
If Muhammad Ali's wife was here, I'd be like a total groupie. So
You'll
I'm glad to
meet
get
her.
you some
she's
best
a
myself.
sweetheart,
Promise you get to
too.
meet Mama
She's an
Ali.
absolute
I idolize.
sweetheart.
I idolize him.
She was actually going to bring us Muhammad Ali's manager, which I was really looking forward, but he's not in town long enough. But when he comes back, we'll get him on the rebound. But we've done the boxing piece with her, which was unbelievable. I didn't realize that the walls were all covered by her ex-husband.
Oh man, I can't.
He just rose the
The
hairs on the back of my
Speechless
coincidences,
now.
the coincidences that arise in our show.
And also when you, what? And also when you go through this and you think about when you were growing up as a kid and you got to see Ali fight and she was there and she tells the stories and she sits here show over because she has so many different tales that she tells us and things that
She's
go on.
as big in presence as he was
As
in
he was.
presence. It's really
absolutely.
remarkable.
As he was with
Have
Love.
you had her down to the Seminole Casino?
No. We haven't, but
Soon
I'm
to
going to
come.
have to look into it.
Well, she's definitely going to be there when we do the first one down there. Because
All right.
she brings, from down there, she brings a truckload of people like she did for Jay Farrell. And she brings in everybody and anybody that will contribute and work with her. And she's just, she's just bigger than the game. That's what it comes down to.
Teddy, thank you. You're reading my mind.
What are we doing?
She's fixing the light. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk mortgages. You ready? Although,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. Axis is probably way more fun than mortgages.
I just either way.
And then Kimberly, what you do, pretty remarkable.
Pretty remarkable.
We got to get some more information about that as well. Stay tuned. Our phone lines are open, 888-994-4995. We'll be right back.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
location at Game of Axes in Boynton Beach. Just take Military Trail and head north of Atlantic, north of Lake Ida, and you can't miss it. It's on the east side of the street. Come on out there, open at 5 o'clock tonight. I don't even know what time they close. Teddy, what time do they close tonight?
What's tonight?
Tonight is Friday.
Friday
Friday.
time.
1 a.m.
1 a.m. Come on out tonight. Throw some axes. There is beer. You've got wine. There is no food, however. You can bring food in. There are snacks.
You know what we should do? If you come on down, we have Miss Daly over here. Come on down so we can start a league. I want to put some teams together, and let's see what we get. I used to make leagues all the time.
Yeah.
Softball leagues, bowling leagues. I had bowling leagues for over 15
I can tell
years.
you bowl. I can tell by the way you throw an axe that you bowl.
I used to.
Did I say bowl an
Good
axe?
way to throw 'em.
Yeah.
Throw an axe. I thought I said bowl an axe.
Drink your water. Stay away from the meat.
Yes, and this bottle you see on the desk here, this is water. This is Kangen water, so no, this is not
No, it's
mead.
not.
Absolutely 100% is water.
Did Heather give you your glass back?
No. I know she gave you yours. But let's talk mortgages. We have Samir is with us, and Samir was on
Hello.
the Gen G show last night.
Yes, ma'am.
Gen G show, sponsored by MobiPop. Your business needs to MobiPop. If you are not MobiPopping, you are missing out on getting your business to the next level of technology. You can download the Brooklyn Cafe TV MobiPop. Start a new text message. 55312 is in the text. In the message, type in cafe, CAFE, and all of the information for our MobiPop card, as well as creating your own business MobiPop card, will be right there.
Can you do that again? Because that didn't come out clean.
Take out your phone.
Yeah.
Start a new text message.
Yeah.
The phone number that you would put in the number is 55312.
That goes on the top.
That goes in the top.
Okay.
The message is going to say cafe, CAFE.
And what? And you
And
hit
hit
go?
send.
Okay.
After you hit send, our link will populate, and all of the information on how you can join us on the cafe show, how you can buy our coffee, how you can become a guest, and how you can follow us, share your ideas, is all on our MobiPop platform.
That's right. So populate.
Populate it. Mobi populate it. Do you have a MobiPop?
I will soon.
You will soon.
You
because
will before you leave today, because she's already texting me. He's getting his right away.
So tell us what you do, Samir.
I do mortgage. Actually, I met you guys through Jen yesterday. It was pretty awesome. You know, Freddie started talking about sports, and I wouldn't shut up.
I know. We were
The
talking
great
football.
normalizing experience with men is sports. Ever notice you can put two men in a room, and they can talk sports like nothing?
Yes, as opposed to talking about nails and lipstick and hair.
Yeah, it'll be a short
Kimberly's
conversation. I
like,
just cut mine.
yeah, she's
It's
got
a
that
sugar-
too.
All of them. Cut my hair, cut my nails.
That's right.
Tell us about what you do as for mortgages. You're a mortgage broker. Do you have a company?
I work for a nationwide lender. You know, we're a direct lender. And, you know, we just help families fulfill the American dream.
You've been doing it for about 15 minutes, right?
Right, 15 minutes going on since 96.
And what's the name of your company?
It's People's Home Equity Mortgage. We were recently purchased by Cardinal Financial, but we still go by People's Home Equity Mortgage.
Well, let me ask you how this works. I want to buy a house. And do I have to shop mortgages? Is there a way to do it? Who do I call?
Well, I mean, you know, normally speaking, I would probably, a lot of times, whenever the first thing that people do whenever they want to buy a house is they start looking online, they get a realtor, right? And then they normally ask to be referred to someone that does mortgages from the realtor. You know, sometimes they go online. Just try not to have a whole bunch of people pull your credit for no reason, you know, because it does hurt you a little bit. You know, I'm just being honest. And, you know, just go with somebody that you can trust, and referrals normally work that way.
Well, hold on a second. In the day we used to do a pre-qualifier, they still do that?
We do. I mean, our company's a little bit different because what we do is we put you through the whole underwriting process before we give you an approval letter.
Okay, but if you do a pre-qualifier on there is usually good for 45 days.
Ours are good for 90, 90
Okay,
days.
So if all circumstances stay the same, you qualify for X amount of money for a mortgage. Isn't it then smarter to do that and then go find a realtor that's going to put you in a house you can afford?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, whether you get the realtor first or you call someone like myself first or, you know, my company first, you know, what you want to do is you want to make sure you qualify for whatever it is you're looking for.
Well, you know,
Well,
it's,
how do you guys make it sound so easy? I wouldn't even know. I haven't bought a house in a long time. And when I did, I was so young, I don't even remember the process. I've been in my house over 20 years. I find a house, I want to buy it. Do I call my bank? Do I call you? Do I
Sure.
call Kim?
Yeah,
Sure, but I want to get
You
the
have
best
you have
rate.
options now.
Okay.
trust.
You have options
Is
now.
there one person you can call and they'd say, all right, this is this rate at this location, this company's this rate?
Well,
Or are they all standard rates?
well, federal lending
If I
guidelines.
may,
Sure.
I would definitely talk to a mortgage broker first and see how much money you qualify
That's
for
right.
before you talk to anybody else, because looking at homes and getting an agent and
It's
talking to your
frustrating.
banker, talk to the person who's going to run all the paperwork and get you approved. So
Yes.
the first step should always be, as a homeowner, mortgage broker first. But that's
Absolutely.
not intuitive. They don't think
Well,
about
you
that.
say absolutely.
I knew
but
I
that's-
liked Miss Staley.
But that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking the question, because people who are watching, people rent for a very long time and then they want to buy, or their financial situation has changed, they want to downsize. They've
But-
been in their home a long time. The next step
Yeah, but you
is.
gotta understand.
contact a mortgage
But you gotta
broker.
understand
Absolutely.
something. You wanna, first of all.
But you've been in this business.
But this is why I'm telling you. I was in this business a long time. He's been longer. But the object of the game is you got to trust the person that's lending you the money.
That's what I was getting to. Listen,
the first thing.
the bottom line is trust. I mean, I've been doing this so long that, you know, even the people that I trust to do certain things, like I refer the same home inspector every single time someone asks me. In certain areas, I refer the same realtors, you know. It just comes down to trust, because in the end, this is a huge investment for you, whether it's big or small, or you think it's big or small, or I think it's big or small. This is going to be where you and your family are going to live. You're going to create memories, and I think the trust is a very important factor.
But
Alright, so you call your mortgage
hold on.
broker.
But you also, this breaks into other divisions. You got first-time homeowners, let's say they're in their 20s. They don't think the way you do in your 30s.
I was going to get that too.
Exactly.
There's a difference of that.
The digital age has definitely affected my industry.
Absolutely. And if you're in your 20s and you're going to start out to have a family, to buy a house, it's different than somebody in their 40s who has a family already. Schools become important. I'm just saying, you got to go to the money first. Is it
But
all
you have
saying
to find
follow
the
the
right
money
mortgage
first?
broker.
Yeah, but you can start with simple questions. What's
But you
your
have to
interest
find
rate? What
the
kind
right
of program?
mortgage broker.
Well, you also got to, yes, but there are different mortgage brokers that provide different services.
And everybody's situation is different.
Everybody. Now, let me ask a couple of questions.
Sure.
Do they still do junk fees?
Well, federal lending guidelines limits what we can charge. It's underwriting and processing, and that's
What's
just
a
about it.
junk fee?
And like
In
credit
the day,
report.
in the day, they don't do the
You can like
same.
add application fees.
Application fee. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm
You're
bringing-
wearing blue fee.
Yeah, I can add any fee I
Your
want.
nails are pink fee.
But this
They
is
call it junk.
this was
That's
what
yeah,
they call
this
it
was in
junk.
the
Yeah.
day. This was in the day. They don't
Reese's
do that
Pieces
anymore.
fee.
Yeah.
Add some chocolate on top of it.
Yes.
A bottle of mead.
Yeah.
If you were a high risk because you were a mechanic, whatever it is, they were allowed to charge you more interest.
Well, that's the other thing. These closing fees are ridiculous, right?
Closing
You buy
fee-
your house, next thing you know, you're spending another $10,000-$15,000 on
That's
paper.
nothing.
Well, that's just, it is what it is. I mean, we can't charge people anymore, but I mean, you're gonna have title fees, taxes, doc stamps, tangible taxes.
You're gonna have
you
to
gotta,
pay those.
You gotta put a deposit for your escrow, for taxes and insurance.
She doesn't know about junk fees.
Yeah.
Junk fees had no explanation that we just.
Well, now laws are, they limit everything. The federal
Tracy, what
guidelines
do you
limit
think?
everything.
Tracy's looking. She's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Talk to
I
your
didn't
mic.
know about junk.
Junk
I
fees.
didn't know about junk fees.
Nobody does.
Yeah, back in the day, it was a wild, wild west, man.
It was.
I mean, just crazy.
We were making on FHA loans junk fees that were ridiculous because we had to fix the client to get them worthy of having a mortgage. So we thought we were entitled to get monies. But the difference here, I'm telling you, there's an old saying: follow the money.
Yes.
Pick a mortgage person you're going to work with. They're going to learn more about you, and I hold that loosely, more about you than anybody else on the planet because they're lending you money. And they want it back. And 30 years is a long time. 15 years is a long time.
You know when you go to your doctor and you have to sign this HIPAA form and they're not allowed to disclose it?
Yeah.
Do you sign a form like that where you can't disclose
Disclose
people's
what?
Are you
financial
kidding?
information?
Disclosures is like half of what we do. It's all digital. You get like a package of like 80 documents.
But you
80
don't. You
pages.
then can't share the information.
No, no,
This
no,
is
no.
private information.
This is private.
You guys laugh, but think about people that are disclosing all their information for the first time. It's a lot of stuff.
You mean they don't sell
Yeah,
the
but
ne-
you're also borrowing 300 grand,
Yeah, or more. Or more.
in Florida, here,
Or
it's
more.
right?
Oh,
I'm just
more.
saying, like, you know, listen, the bottom line is if you could pay cash, you don't have to disclose anything. Great news.
How do people find you?
You could my name is Samir. You could reach me, Sam IR is how you spell my name, at ineedmorehouse.com. Or my cell phone is 904-444-8500, and I'll follow suit with all the rappers and put my cell phone out there.
And Tracy, how do people find Seminole Casino and you? We're going to keep
Community
going, but for
services.
this first hour, community relations.
We're at SeminoleCasinoCoconutCreek.com, and I can always be reached at 954-809-4191. We have a huge tournament coming up for SOS Children's Village, which is, I'm passionate. I've been part of their volunteer services for probably 20 years now.
You're going to stay with us for the next hour?
I will.
So we can talk
Because
about
we'll
that?
I would
talk
love
about that
to.
next hour.
And
I would love
Kimberly,
to.
tell us the name of your company because we're going to tease this till the next hour.
Accelerator Pro, and you can reach me at 817-385-8376.
All right, stay tuned. Here's your teaser. We're going to switch over to 95.3 FM 1470 AM. Open up another bottle of mead. More to come. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative...
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the courtesy limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look.
Tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it. Does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. Welcome back.
What was that?
What?
What was that?
That wasn't your bell.
This is a bell, baby. How you like my bell? We need more cowbell. Too loud for you?
No.
Listen, now that we have you on the phone, what's Jody got wearing today?
A white sleeveless shirt, but that's all I saw.
That's all he wrote.
You know, you got to keep your eyes above the waistline
He
there.
did, a white sleeveless shirt.
I
That's
know,
as far
but
as
and
he
below.
got.
Okay, well, there you
That
go.
means Jody's at WNN. Happy Friday, everyone.
If you know what Jody's wearing and you call 888-565-1470, you'll win a bag of coffee.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. You always say it's part 2 of part 1 of part 3. It's a fun Friday is all
It's
I can tell
part
you.
2 of 3 minus 1.
Actually, you could just give our MobiPop code.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a fun Friday. We are live at Game of Axes in Boynton Beach today, throwing some axes. I think we've got some B-roll that we're going to be putting up on our stream, so you can check that out. I got to actually throw axes today in my high-heeled platform shoes, which I have to tell you, I'm not the only one that's done it, according to Heather.
People were saying we could throw the axes at your shoes.
We could throw, no.
And-
Actually,
and
you
it-
should be
and
wearing
it-
closed-toed shoes when
No,
you're at
no,
Game
not
of
with your feet in
Axes.
it. Just put it up there and throw it at the shoes.
Closed-toed shoes when you're at Game of Axes. We're going to talk more of fun that they've got going on here. 5 o'clock they open tonight until 1 a.m. They've got axe throwing leagues. They've got glow and throws, which support different foundations and different charities. It is talk about team building and having some fun, letting off steam. You've got anxiety, you want to have some fun, come on out. You can order food in. They've got mead, we've tried that. They've got different beers, and it is very, very secure. I don't know if Joey or Oshri are coming. The difference with the Game of Axes is their axe handles are made of hickory. They do not bounce like the pieces that you may see on the internet. They do not bounce back at you. Safety always comes first, and it's right here in Boynton Beach. It's north on Military Trail, north of Atlantic. Come on out, check it out, have some fun, join a league.
And JP, wherever you are, I know you're out there. Is she there? JP is scared to death that it's going to come back and hit her in the head. You can't believe everything you see on YouTube.
It's all right, because you know what? It's whatever your comfort level is. We don't bully people. You do what you like to do. Anya, I think, got to throw axes.
Anya, you got to throw?
Some of you got to throw.
You got to hit the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Freddie
You
got
hit the
to
board?
throw.
Somewhat. I was okay, I think.
I think you did the best out of all of us.
No, I mean, it was my first time. I've never thrown an axe before, but it felt like throwing a right-handed punch. You know, when you throw a right-handed
It's like
boxing.
you're boxing.
Yeah, so it wasn't an unnatural movement.
I got to tell you, doing what we get to do things that my kids are jaw-dropping. Go, Mom.
They did it at
Wow.
Crazy Uncle Mike's. Yes, you threw it through
Oh,
axes.
she might have. Mom, you're
She
throwing
did,
an
because Freddie
axe.
was right next to
And
her.
she did it overhand, too.
I have to use 2 hands to do it.
Now, did you get to throw the axe?
I did,
Yeah,
but
how'd you
I mean, we used to go to Renaissance Festival every year, so I I have thrown
so
an
you have
axe
Have you done
before.
jousting?
Jousting, no.
Isn't that a
But we
Renaissance
watch
festival? You
jousting,
joust?
yes.
I
But
could see you on a
don't
horse.
get on a horse with my little sword.
I feel like
It's not little.
Queen Guinevere.
You could in this
But
outfit,
I
though.
could, yes, I
No,
could.
you don't get on a horse with a sword. You have a jousting stick, whatever that thing
And
is.
it's very
I
huge
think it's a sword.
and heavy.
It's not a
Yeah,
sword.
I
it's
don't
that
joust.
long pole
I
thing.
haven't joust, but I have axe thrown.
What is that? What is that long pole thing? What's that?
A javelin.
A javelin?
No, isn't that what you throw in the Olympics? the
No, you
javelin?
carry it on the horse, right?
Yes.
And you hit each other and one falls off. What's
Do you know,
that?
I used to
Just
take
a
theater,
jousting pole.
Yeah, a jousting pole.
in
that.
theater classes. They used to
Perfect.
make me do fencing.
No.
I remember going up and down on the floor, a lance.
A lance.
I have to do fencing. I had a sword, and we had the mask on. Oh, you should have seen me back in the day. You would. It makes me laugh. It was so bad.
Freddie's face says it
No
all.
more meat for
You
me.
laugh. You laugh at your
Fencing,
own
because
images
imagine
of
me
you.
doing-
You should have seen me
That's
back
I
how
don't
bad
think
it
you're
was.
supposed to drink the meat out of this glass.
My brother, between fencing,
I think she had a straw in the bottle.
between fencing and juggling. Now you know I didn't.
Oh, that's
become,
the other thing we're gonna do. I wanna do a juggling deal.
I think of Hector in that piece that Ryan put together. Hector can juggle.
No, he can't. No,
It's
he
pretty
can't. But it was
impressive.
fun. It was fun to watch.
Anyway, join our conversation. If you're in the area of Boynton Beach or Delray or Boca, West Palm, come on up, come on down. We are at Game of Axes at Boynton Beach. We're here for our another hour. We are on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. You can find us streaming all over social media, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're waiting for New York Sounds.
Now, yeah, is he coming?
I don't know. He's going to try.
Okay, but now the three of you, you've been here. You've been here once, no? You
No, sir.
This is
Never
first
been
time.
here. Never been here, right? So tell me what you think, the experience, the mood. What do you think of the place?
Ladies first.
I think that it would be great to have a chamber meeting here and throw axes.
A
and
chamber meeting.
Oh my gosh, we have evening and lunches, and it would just be an awesome experience to bring everybody. And there's usually a good 50 of us, so.
A chamber meeting. You know, that's brilliant.
That's a great idea.
It is. Because nobody's ever going to get out of line in his place.
And if you didn't watch our first hour, that's Tracy. She is with Community Relations of the Seminole Casino, and she is the mom. She is new mom, we call her, of our new girl. Nicole, new girl. Nicole is fantastic. She's running board, and Tracy has been watching our show since Nicole's been working with us.
I know. My condolences.
We get back into the community with the casino, and we haven't gotten a chance to talk to Kimberly Daly yet, but she found our show because we always send out Eventbrites, and she RSVP'd that she was going to be joining us.
And here she be.
And Jennifer from Moby Pop
Oh, okay.
had suggested this.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah.
Where did you meet Jennifer?
I met her at a luncheon, and then we had lunch together because she, as you know, she has a lot of good ideas and good information,
ideas.
and she created a great product, Moby Pop.
Do you have a Moby
so-
Pop?
I do.
Well, let
You
you know
gotta
what?
get
Let's
it.
share our Moby Pop information. The Moby Pop short code for everyone that has one is 55312. So if you're going to start a new text message, that's the number you put in. It's 55312. And then everyone has their special code. What is yours, Kimberly?
I have to look at it because it's so new.
Okay, ours is CAFE, C-A-F-E. Simple, easy. You can download all of the information for the Brooklyn Cafe. To reach Gen G, hers is POP, P-O-P. So a short code is easy to remember, and just make it applicable. We are actually in the process of designing our window cling, which is a whole nother. So you're going to see our cars driving down the street with a picture of us, which is kind of scary. Joe's
Yeah,
laughing right now.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah?
I have a picture of me now.
And
I
that's
can't even look in the
you
mirror.
can just have a picture of me then.
No, that's that's what I want. That's exactly what I need. A picture of you in the
You know
back
what
of
we
my
can do?
car.
We can take one, and we can do like a zigzag down the middle, and you can have my half, and I can have your half, and we can see when the two halves come together, we have a show.
So this is what happened when you come to Game of
This is what
Axes.
comes together when you have me at a Game of Axes, all I can tell you, Heather. That's why she cut me off.
You're funny. You leave me speechless.
But Kimberly comes to us, and I'm glad Genji referred you. What you do is fascinating. Can you please share with everyone your company and what you do to help homeowners?
Okay, so I'm the co-founder of Accelerator Pro, and what we've done, if I can tell you the
Please,
story,
share.
I actually created this for my father many years ago. He had called me up and he had asked me, he had said, as you know, I bought a 30-year mortgage, but I'm retiring in 12 years. So maybe you can use that financial brain of yours I paid for to help me out. I'm like, sure, Dad, why not? He said, I would like to pay it off before I retire. He said, but I have a few caveats. I don't want to just throw extra money at it. I don't want to do biweekly, and I want to eliminate interest. And I said, gee, Dad, is there anything else I can possibly do for you? He said, make it legal. So I discovered an equation that solved all of his problems, and that's how this company started.
You created an equation.
I
that will let-
discovered, and I created better parts of it.
So he's going to end up finish paying his mortgage in 12 years?
Oh, it's done.
12
But
years?
This was a long time ago, so my father has passed.
No, but how long
But-
did it take him to pay it off?
Oh, he would have paid it off in like 13 years and 4 months.
Really?
And this is a mathematical algorithm that you created.
Correct, and it is giving more money to the bank, but it's a certain amount at a certain time. The bank's computer is looking to the penny for an amount. So for example, most people don't know that after 30 years, when you have a 30-year mortgage, the first 15 years, 90% is interest.
Correct.
Right.
So my algorithm talks to the first 15 years. Because if you just give the bank $500, they say, thank you very much, like say you give
Interest.
$500 every month, and they take it off the back end. Well, on the back end of a loan, you've got, what, $2? But if your mortgage payment is $1,000, they only take off one of those dollars. So now you have to make another month at $500, now you get rid of the $2. So the bank does take it from the principal, but they work their interest from the bottom up because that's how they make money.
Right.
My algorithm talks to the bank. Their computer says, oh, I recognize you. Goodbye, $1,000 worth of interest.
So
Oh,
this
and hi
isn't the
next month.
bi-weekly, this is not the bi-weekly,
No.
right? So that
Hold
everyone
on a sec-
sends.
Hold on a second. Did you hear what she said? She's talking. How do you talk to the banks?
We don't. Math talks. Our computer talks to their computer.
Money
It's
talks.
math.
Okay, so this is good for mortgages or anything else is based
Student
on
loans, fixed rate loans. It's good for fixed rate
Fixed rate,
loans.
because the
Student
variable's
loans,
gonna go
auto
down.
loans.
Student
Correct.
loans, think about the
Well,
student loan
this is
debt.
where I was going with this thing. You know, we have a problem in this country with student loans. So you can help kids pay their student loans.
Well, one of the things with student loans, and this is criminal, this is what they do to a lot of students, they'll say, well, since you're starting a job and you just got out of school and you can't afford it, they'll say, how much can you afford to give us? That's the worst thing you can do. You should say, how much do I need to pay it off in 10 years or 20 years or whatever? Because if you're supposed to be, and I had a doctor call me, he was giving the bank $4,600 a month to pay off his loan. The problem was he was supposed to be giving the bank $5,200 a month. So now the difference between the 46 and the 52, he was paying interest and penalties on, and wondering why he wasn't making a
Balance
dent.
is going up.
Exactly. So it's real important. Anybody with a student loan, don't let them talk you into it, and don't defer your payments because you're still paying interest and penalties
It's the
on
same
deferred
thing
payments.
with a credit card. Credit card is going to charge you 20%
Correct.
interest, let's say, right? And they're going to want the minimum payment.
Oh,
And
they want the minimum
everybody wants
payment.
they want you to pay your minimum
Yes.
payment because that's how they get you.
Yes.
You turn. I used to love this. I figured out one day mortgages is 3.5 to 1 on the mortgage on the 30-year fix. And I found when I bought a house, I said, this is nuts.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we do it like that's what we're supposed to
But
do.
how does this work? Do you pay different times of the month? Do you pay a different amount? Both?
So it does require paying more money monthly to your payment, but it's on a certain time, so you can't pay it late. So even if your mortgage says, oh, you've got a 10-day grace period, no. The bank is looking for a certain amount, excuse me, on a certain day. So you got to be right on top of that, on that day or before. You can do it before. You just can never, ever, ever be
Be
late
late.
with the exact amount.
Yeah, because it's a math formula. So,
Yeah.
so if a person is in their 6th year of the 30-year fix, you can help them.
Correct. Now, the best client for our business is somebody who's new in their mortgage, because if you're 15 years in, the damage is done.
Right.
You've already
You
given the
already paid
bank
interest.
all the interest.
Right.
And
about
don't
if you-
refinance ever.
That was my question.
When you refinance, you're resetting the clock to that 90% interest. So, of course, when you're like getting close to 15 years, they're like, hey, it's time to refinance. Don't do it. Because now you're saying, oh, gee, I'm almost getting ready to pay off my loan. No, let me give you another 90%
Right.
interest.
Well, if you've refinanced, can you help them? Because, right, we're starting over.
Sure, if they've just refinanced their loan, my equation will work. Absolutely. So
the
for
same
me, a
equation?
refinanced person, It's good for me, not good for them, but good for me.
But right,
because-
so for them, it's starting over again.
Yes.
If you've refinanced. It's
Yes.
essentially, you've taken out a new mortgage, you may as well have
Yes.
bought the house again.
Yes,
And so you're within that 15 year that you can help them.
absolutely.
That's really the question. Can you help people that have refinanced?
Yes, I can.
And how do people reach you? Because this is fascinating.
You can reach me at Accelerator Pro. It's spelled with an X. So you can go to acceleratorpro.com and 817-382-8375.
Okay, now I got a question. I'm selling mortgages, and I meet you, and I have Mr. and Mrs. X are buying a house, and it's a 30-year fix, and they're spending $3,000 a month, $2,000, whatever the number is. And I say, okay, now what I want you to do is meet my professional. He or she's going to show you how you can save X amount of time, X amount of money. What is the verbiage that you will use to introduce the subject?
Okay, so what I've done is I've white labeled the product so trusted money advisors can add this to their list of services that they offer their clients. So for example, you already know what your client's money looks like. So you could generate an estimated report and show them like a really pretty sheet that says, hey, this is what you're going to pay without using this. This is what you're going to pay using Accelerator Pro. And this is what it looks like on the graph, how much interest you would have paid, what interest you're really going to pay. So that kind of gives them something to look at, and then they can make that decision, well, you know, I think I'm interested in this or not.
So it gives them an opportunity to have another choice.
Correct.
I kind of like that. As long as you got choice, I don't have a
Well,
problem.
that's what it is. You have choice, and you feel
Yes.
like. And the student loan thing. I'm thinking of my son now, he's in his third year of law school, and he's in a panic. He is panicked because he decided that he can't really do what he wants to do, as far as practicing law, because he needs to make enough money. So he needs to go into another field of law to make enough money to pay these loans that he thinks he's never going to pay back. But and then you talk about reconsolidating federal loan versus Sallie Mae. There are options if people call you with loans.
Well, exactly. There's a lot of options, but once you've got the loan, you're stuck. And the worst thing people don't know about this is because some older women I know are going to school later in life, and they think, oh, well, I'm going to retire. I won't have to pay off the loan. Guess what the Social Security does? Guess who gets paid first? So if you're getting a Social Security check, the
They get
student
paid.
loan will take all the money, and if it takes you 3 years of Social Security money, they will take it. You will have zero money. They don't adjust it to your income. They just take the whole thing. And actually, somebody said, oh my God, my husband's going to divorce me. What do I do? Because he's getting ready to retire, and she didn't pay off her student loan. So
Yeah,
guess
it's
what?
really funny
Wow.
because they don't care.
No.
They're
There's
And
a
they don't
garnishing
tell
your
you.
wages. If when you're divorced, or child support, they'll garnish your wages, right? The government comes first. Those loans have to come first.
Exactly. So they get paid. So if you think you're going to retire and you own a student loan, don't think they're going to do an income adjustable thing, because that doesn't happen. You have no income. They're not adjusting for anything.
Pretty scary, huh?
And people, you remember the show Tracy Marks used to do, and she used to talk about how the government is a business, and they're going to lend you $1, and they want the dollar plus, and they're not taking no for an answer. Adjustments? Yeah, I'll give you an adjustment. I'll give you tomorrow to pay for it. And that's the end of that game. I mean, it's really brutal, and I understand the kids are going to school and they're sacrificing the mortgage for their student loan. But that's what we've become. You know, there's an old saying, don't make a bad deal to make a deal.
Well, that goes into a whole other conversation, is the education.
But are you going
and
to
higher
make
education.
a deal?
Well, then what do you do, not go to school?
No, you
Well, you
find
can get free
alternatives.
schools. There's free schooling. And I've actually just did a talk over at one of the high schools out here that it's called University of the People. It's free schooling. And they have good degrees. So there are free online universities that people can go to, and companies will pay. Starbucks will pay for you to go to school at Phoenix University. So you don't, I mean, yes, if you want to go to Harvard, you absolutely have to go to Harvard. You're going to pay. But you don't have to. You can get degrees without putting yourself in debt.
But at least you have choice. If you're going to go
Exactly.
to Harvard, that's a blue chip school, different future. If you're going to go to Bronx Community College and pay whatever, that's another choice. But you have choice. So don't, back into a decision.
It's getting educated at a young age and knowing that there's resources.
Well, and the governor is now working on an educational financial literacy education to roll out across Florida. so that students actually understand money, because one of the things that kind of bugs me when I give a talk is when I come across young people and they're like, well, I don't care about money. Really? Do you care when you need gas for
Well,
your
they
car?
don't have to spend it yet.
Right.
I don't need to eat for the next 30 years.
I don't need to eat. I'm not worried about it. Well, whether you care about money or not, money cares about you. And ignoring it isn't going to make you
That's right.
You know
better
what, guys,
at
on
it.
Tuesday, 2020 Vision, let's talk about financial things that you've learned in school or not learned in school, because this is really where Kimberly's talk is geared to, is towards, once we've done it, we've already screwed up. We've got our house, we've refinanced 5 times, we've been in there 24 years, because we didn't know better, you know, but she can help
Right.
you all learn what needs to be. So let's talk about that on 2020. Let's
Well,
go to commercial break.
We are. But
Give
you
her
know
a
what?
number.
At least
Thank
have. At least have.
Joe was
conversa-
talking to you as well.
What, Joe?
Give her number again. It's been asked for.
It's
All right,
been asked
people
for
want
your
your phone
number again,
number.
please.
817-382-8375.
Let's give it one more time.
One more time.
817-382-8375.
And it's important to have conversations and learn, because, you know, when you go to school, the one thing they should teach you is don't take what they teach you as gospel. That's why you're there. Explore, educate, and learn. And here's a good point today.
Let's go to commercial break. More to come. Stay tuned. 888-565-1470. Call in with your questions. Kimberly, you can hang around?
Yes.
Kimberly's hanging around. Samir's here, and we're going to talk with Tracy about some of the community outreach they're doing at Seminole Casino. Stay tuned, and we will be right back live from Game of Axes.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We are live on location for a fun Friday at Game of Axes. I just got a text that I wanted to share out. Patty Russo, do you remember having Patty on our show?
No.
She did some intros for us. She used to sing for Meatloaf.
Oh, yes.
So Patty is in concert tonight at 8 p.m. at the Fish Depot in Boynton Beach. It is a free concert, so everyone can go up and check Patty Russo out. We've got another free concert tonight also. So if you're in Boynton Beach, you can go see Patty. If you're up in West Palm Beach, you can go see Honeybee.
Yes.
Where are you going to be up in the... Oh, you're
North
going to be at...
Plains
She's
Day.
going to be at Juicy.
Juicy with Victoria.
What are you doing? An open mic, I read.
We're doing open mic, yeah.
So are you singing? Or is
Yeah,
it just...
yeah, we'll sing, and then if someone wants to come up and sing with us, if they want to play with us, if they want to play on their own, so it's just open.
Teddy was asking, she wanted to go up there and sing.
I think JP's going to sing today.
Come sing, Teddy.
JP, you want to sing?
Hey, JP, don't you sing?
Come on.
She only sings into the mic.
I think we should... Yeah, she was singing when we were
Anyone
testing
play
the mic.
instruments?
Yeah, JP.
There's a great
Oh.
Eddie's here. There's a great grilled cheese place up there,
you
like
see-
unicorn grilled cheese.
Oh, wow.
Joe, we moved to seconds. We knew you were coming through the back.
There's no parking out front because we've got you Phil out here at the Game of Axes.
So you're going to be singing what time tonight?
7 to 10. And there's an
Awesome.
art show, too, on the avenue. So
On
it's
the
art and music.
Across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And-
that's tonight.
Yeah, down the avenue.
And you were up in Melbourne. You were up with JoJo.
Yes, I was.
How'd that go? when you sang?
Wonderful. I love them up there. They were so
Full
nice.
house up there, no?
Yeah, yeah. Very nice.
Very nice.
Great group of people.
Where were you? In
They asked
Shack?
for us to come back.
the Shack?
Yeah, Jake's Crab Shack.
I know
Wow,
you've
great.
never
I
been.
haven't been up there.
I was there. She told you to go up.
I heard Honeybee is doing fantastic.
Yeah,
We've
thank
got
you.
Chewy with us.
Yes.
You would never believe that Chewy is a service dog. He's all of what, like 7 pounds?
8 and a half.
8.5 pounds. So
He
sorry.
gained a pound and a half.
So she tells me, she texts me, I'm running late. I fell twice. I said, what happens when you fall? Where's Chewy? In the car.
You fell twice.
I was,
Today.
yeah, just to try to get here. I was
What
like,
do
it's
you
one of
mean
those
you
kind
fell
of
twice?
days. I fell twice. I
Do
literally.
you fall a lot?
Yes.
We bought a roll.
I'm the one that doesn't drink, and I'm
not
always
funny.
falling
We-
over. I know, but
we
I laugh.
bought a
at it.
roll of bubble wrap,
Yeah, I'm good
and I
with
was
that.
told to wrap you
That's
up in
good.
it.
Okay.
So when you
Dave
walk out,
called and he said, 911 Linda, no axe throwing and bubble wrap, please.
Probably. He's
she
like, I
said-
need her tonight. I
and she
need her
said, "Oh, I
tonight.
fell again. I fell again." Now, because you have the service dog, we have a skit that we're going to do hopefully in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
We met somebody who works for an airline. So I can't say the name because she's contractually obligated, but she works for an airline. And we
Okay.
are going to have the Brooklyn Cafe airline services.
Okay.
And we're going to do a sit. We're going to have chairs, and she's going to be the
flight
Attendant.
I know, because I
Or
always say the wrong
They're
thing.
yeah.
The flight attendant. And she's going to do her thing, and everybody's going to have service animals. Now, yours is real.
Obviously.
I'm bringing in a 12-foot giraffe.
God.
And other people are bringing hippos and donkeys and stuff.
You know, we heard you can bring 6 service animals per person
What?
per
Yes.
flight.
What?
From,
Did you
That's
know that?
crazy.
that's what we heard from
See, that makes
I
it
guess
hard.
if they all have seats.
But you have to scoot them underneath your seat.
even
How
the
is that
horses,
possible?
right?
No,
She's
no,
even
they
on
had a
plane
great-
with mini
they had a-
horses.
They had a mini
They had a
horse.
Great Dane. They put it in the aisle.
No.
Yes.
That's- Well, you don't need. Okay,
That's
I'm not
crazy.
even going to get into that.
bringing
But there's
6
different. Also,
monkeys.
there's a difference between medical alert dog and a emotional support
If
dog.
they have-
Totally two different
Yes,
things.
did they change the rule that you have to have the paperwork for it?
Well,
right?
for emotional. See, like
Is
he's a
emotional-
service for medical.
emotional
He's a
they don't
medical
do this
alert. Emotional is a whole different ballgame.
So it has to be
You
service.
have to, yeah, service dog, medical,
They had a
medical service dog.
Baby donkey.
Yeah,
you
that's
see that one?
emotional support though.
I
That
think
was
it's the
emotional.
size of a Great Dane.
Yeah.
And they put it in between. I don't know if that's even safe.
Because it could kick.
That's why you
you
need
know.
to fly first class, so that you have room and space.
Now I am so
Just
happy.
saying.
I am so happy that you brought this up because I got the question of the day. Did you see on the news a gentleman was flying in coach, and it was a 3-hour flight to California, and he had to go to the bathroom. And when I say he has to go, he has to go. There were 7 people deep waiting to use the bathroom in the back of the plane where he sits in coach.
I don't know if I like the way this
I
story's
know.
going. I'm getting nervous for the
First
ending.
class was empty for the bathroom. They would not let him use the plane's first class bathroom because he's in coach. So he got arrested. They landed the plane in Kansas City. They arrested him because he made a ruckus on the air. So the question I have, how do you feel if you got to go, and there's 7 people deep? Now, he could have said to somebody, listen, I got to go. Can you let me go? He didn't do that. He was furious that they wouldn't let him use the bathroom in first class. How do you feel about
I
that?
think as a public service and just kind-hearted human nature that we're losing in this world, let them go to the bathroom. If there's nobody in that
For
frickin' bathroom,
sanitary
let them go to the
purposes,
bathroom.
I think you gotta let him go to the restroom.
I mean,
when you gotta
I
go,
can't
you
hold
gotta
it.
go.
So no, I just told everybody.
Poor Linda, she can't hold it.
I have issues.
I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go, right?
I gotta
Well,
go. I
I
gotta
hate to
go.
sound snobby, but now if you're paying for first class and all of a sudden everybody's using your bathroom and
If
you
it's
can't get in
That
there.
is the argument that
other
was
side of it,
presented. That's why
right?
he got arrested, because he
But,
made a big
but
stink.
you can ask. I mean, if you're one person, nobody's going to care. But if the line
Of
starts
course,
to
if it
trail,
starts to get
then
taken advantage of, different story.
sure.
You know, then
Now,
I can see
you're
that.
in the community service business. What would
What do
you
you
have told
think? This is
this
a great question for
individual?
you.
Yeah?
No, it's a horrible question. No, because I would just go to the bathroom.
You would just
You
go.
wouldn't even ask, right?
No.
Well, let me tell you how complicated it got. He got so annoyed that he asked to speak to the pilot. So now it becomes an act of terror.
Oh boy.
So this guy was arrested and taken off the plane. That plane to land and takes off uses more fuel than if they would have just let him
Just
use
let
the
him go to the
bathroom.
bathroom.
We've got bigger issues in
I-
this
that's what I'm
country
saying.
than that.
I
that
just
we're
think-
spending money on.
I
But
think
let
we
me
just
tell you
need
the
some
kicker.
human kindness
I have
back.
come up-
I was like,
Exactly.
come on.
I have come up with a solution.
A porta potty?
I am going to sell the poopy scoopy bucket, like a popcorn bucket. Because if they don't let you go and you got to go, then you go.
Just go.
Now
Just
you're getting
go.
in a whole lot of trouble for indecent exposure. now.
That's right. That's true.
It comes with a blanket. You ever change your bathing suit
Oh my
in the
God.
beach?
And you can pull
Anybody
the whole
who's
thing,
looking
right?
to start up a business right now, here you go.
Freddie, you should
Have you ever-
trademark it right now.
I was sitting there, says I got the perfect solution.
I
You
bet
ever-
Joey will do it with you.
Joey, you ever gone? Joey's busy.
Joey's
you ever,
busy
you ever
talking.
gone to the beach and you have to change your swimwear into something else because you're going somewhere and you put a towel around you and somebody's holding
I
you?
just do it in the car.
You're nuts. It's too hot in there. But have you ever seen people change on the beach with a
I have, and I also saw my brother pull away, not on me, but his friend. They had the door open, and he just pulled away, and his friend was like,
technically
can
speaking,
happen.
you get a blanket along with the bucket. Now, what's the kicker here? If you do number one, it's okay. If you do number two and there's a little odor in the cabin, that's what you get for not letting me use the
Get the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Just saying,
Yeah.
and it resolves all
Well,
the
you
problems.
can add like a little essential oil
No,
to
no,
your
no,
kit.
no, no, not adding
you
nothing.
go.
Such a conversation.
Essential
Listen,
oils.
when I was
The
talking to
poop-
people
what's the
about
poopery? Poopery.
Some poopery,
Poopery.
exactly.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're gonna get the poopy, right? Now, when I was talking to people about this, they were telling me I would have walked up and down the aisle and just let a little gas out. This is how you get paid.
Let
for
him
it.
go.
Let him go. He says, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't use that back. I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
God.
That
I'm
is
so
why I
sorry.
tell you, when the cafe gets successful enough, the first thing we're buying is a plane.
No, poopy bucket.
No,
Poopy
I'm buying. He's
buckets.
buying a bucket. I'm buying a plane.
The whole plane.
Let's see who comes with me and who goes with you.
Well, I'm going to have the bathroom facilities. And I don't understand. How can you only have one bathroom? Is it only one bathroom in the back of the
Usually,
plane? Is that what it is?
Right?
Usually
there's
there's
two.
two in the back
Yeah.
and one in the front, I think.
And usually
It
when
has
it's
7
center.
people deep. Now, the guy should have been, and he acted like a knucklehead, got himself arrested. He should have said, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I really got to go. I'll pay you $5 if you ain't going to pay nothing. If you let me go, I'm pretty sure people would listen.
Or you think about it before it's emergency and you get up and go. It's the preventative.
Yeah,
trip
it's
to
not
the
like he's a
bathroom.
child
Right.
He wasn't. And
waiting
there's
till the
delivery.
last
Right.
minute. Oh, I gotta
the
go.
Preventative.
Well, it gets
Pee-pee.
it gets even more complicated. I don't want to get on that.
Yeah, how did we digress to this conversation? I gotta talk
Oh,
about
we were
what's
talking
going
about
on.
honeybee
How we
and
go from
music.
music
and-
to happy
Well, let's talk
things.
about, because Seminole Casino has some great events coming up.
We do. We have a great poker tournament that is going to benefit SOS Children's Village, which is a foster home
know them well.
area. It's a block.
We know we've
of
had him on the show.
13 houses. So again, I've been with them for 23 years volunteering.
Really?
And we are doing a poker tournament. It's only 125, so it is going to be a eclectic group of, so sign up now. You can sign up at the casino or you can call me directly and I'll make sure that you get signed up.
I want to ask you, 125 gets you into the tournament?
125 people.
Oh.
So it's $500 for the tournament, and you automatically go into a drawing for the Super Bowl. So it's all accommodations paid for and Super Bowl tickets. Only 125 people get to participate, so this is going to be like a great, awesome opportunity.
Where are the accommodations? You don't have a hotel at the casino, or do you?
Well, we just built that guitar, but I don't think that's going to be a part of the That's NFL alumni, so I would have to reach out to them, but I will instant message you and get you that information.
So we can find out where the accommodations are. For $500, 125 people, and when is the event?
On October 6th. So Sunday,
that's
it's a
next
bye
week.
week for Miami Dolphins. So we're going to have 16 NFL alumni that are going to also participate. They're going to be doing autographs. There's going to be beer tasting, IPAs.
I'll be
gonna
there.
It's going to be an awesome event.
You know, that sounds, have you ever been to a poker tournament?
Never, no.
I want to enter my son.
And do you know Andy Slater? He's going to be actually
Is he?
hosting it. Yes.
Your son was supposed to be here.
My
I don't know
son's,
where he
I
is.
wish he was here because my son happens to be a very good poker player.
Well, have him reach out to me directly.
And
We'll
he
get
said
him.
to me, I said to him, if I put you in a tournament and you win, I'll split it 70-30 because I'm carrying the weight. He says, no problem. But Freddie's a very good poker player. That sounds reasonable.
And it's all goes to charity. So we're actually doing it for the kids. So.
And SOS has
SOS
been on the
is
set and everything else. It's
remarkable,
really cool.
and that's who Mini Mitzvahs has worked with as well.
Which is this Sunday.
I get to do that on Sunday. I'm excited. Although I've been banned from cooking
Oh.
on Sunday.
That's not
You're
true.
only allowed to make reservations.
No, that's not true. We wanted her to cook, and she says, no, I don't know how.
No, Mini Mitzvahs is going to be, they've worked with SOS Children's Village, and I should get you in contact with them as well. And you too, Kimberly. I don't know how young you start educating, but talk about
It's never too young to start, and I'm a court-appointed special advocate for foster kids.
Oh,
So
that's fantastic. Well, you do it all.
Well, we have somebody in the foster kids system also that we've had on the show.
So I'm interested in what you
We've
do.
done so many things on our show, so much outreach that it's really amazing. And I love having, look at these, all these empowered women sitting with you when you look across this table.
I'm intimidated. I gotta go sit in the parking lot.
Samir goes, "Where's my chair?" Samir, you can sit. You can sit closer. You don't have to sit at the front door. You can join the conversation.
You went all the way to the corner.
He's at the front door, and Joey ran away. But Sunday Mini Mitzvahs is a fantastic organization. It's minimitzvahs.com, and it's about teaching our youth, 1st through 6th grade, about giving back to the community. It is a free event. They have it once a month. Last month they did SOS Children's Village. They did Back to School Drive, and they incorporated an incredible party for these foster children with these kids that participated. This Sunday they're going to be up in Torah making dessert to give to the homebound for Rosh Hashanah for the new year, and they're making, I think, bread pudding. And she told me and Freddie that we're allowed to color. Apparently, we're not allowed to go near the cooking facilities, Freddie. If
And
you
I'm gonna
color.
tell you, and she told me I was cooking. I was all in. Now I'm coloring. These hands were made for cooking.
But Teddy's going to come with us and shoot some B-roll. They're going to be really starting a show with us.
Is Teddy cooking?
I don't know. Teddy can cook. She hasn't been banned from cooking. And then the kids are going to be delivering the food to Stratford Village, which is right next door to B'nai Torah, for these elderly people that are homebound for the holidays. So a lot of give back in our community for the foster care. And if your child wants to participate, or your grandchild, it is a free event. All you have to do is contact them. Contact Amy Trujillo at minimitzvahs.com. And they really work on fundraising as well. And all the food is donated, and everything they do is donated through fundraisers and support. There's a lot of outreach.
Now,
we
you
do.
know when Linda is on the set, because she does the weather.
Here it comes. We want to talk about what's going on. There's a few storms out there.
There's 4 out there, but they're all keeping away, right?
I'm not
And
one.
can I tell you something? When you draw and you post on Facebook where it's going, and you have all those lines going in every direction, I throw my phone. Look, I cracked it. I throw my phone because I saw that one of them was going towards Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And the only one that got it right was you.
Yeah.
You put it right between the 2 islands. They had it going right across the island. And the earthquake was scarier than the storm that went through
Right.
there, because it was a small
Yeah.
earthquake.
Yeah.
So do you ever follow?
I follow Linda all the time, and
you.
and Linda actually with the storm, it's already going on a month, the one that was supposed to hit us that didn't, that took out the Bahamas.
Isn't it in Bermuda now?
He's moved on.
But the amazing
He's
thing
outta here.
about
Dorian.
Florida severe weather and Linda Summers is you told us 10 days out you were
Oh, yeah.
watching the storm before anyone even
Something was
noticed the
coming.
storm.
Yeah.
And you told us to watch that Jupiter Inlet area between Jupiter and Daytona.
Right.
Fortunately, it didn't go there. However, That was lucky,
That was-
right?
yeah.
And everyone started watching it the
Right.
day before. That was zoned in, and you were talking about that 10 days before.
Yes.
It was even projected. to
She's the
come
European
here.
model.
that's-
You ever notice that? Now, have you
The
noticed?
European model.
Have you noticed all of
You
a
look like the
sudden?
European
Pose,
model.
Linda, the
Have you
European
noticed?
model.
All of a sudden, European model is number one looked at now. Back in the day, they didn't look at it. They looked at it last.
Right.
But now, because it's missed us, and this is really weird
Right.
the way it's doing.
I
but
think it's because people are drawing whatever they want on maps.
It's like the spaghetti bowl, right? Did you see that meme where they threw spaghetti
Yes.
at the map
Oh,
and
boy.
then there
Yeah.
it was?
Did you see how President Trump was going through Alabama?
Oh,
His
boy.
geography is a
And
little
on
That's
upside
what I'm
down.
talking
that note,
about,
Joe, we're
drawing
gonna-
what it-
we're
Yeah.
gonna go to commercial break.
On that note.
On that note,
On that non-political
you
note.
got to, it's not political. They told him it was going to Alabama.
888-565-1470. We're going to give out Kimberly's number again. Florida severe weather. You can find Linda Summers tonight up at Juicy. You can find Patty. You can find her at Fish Depot. And you can find Tracy at Seminole Casino. A lot going on. And we're live at Game of Axes in Boynton Beach. Stay tuned. And we'll be right back.
So welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's N2TV. First, the only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio station, discover N2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide full screen and videos and web-page development. They use all the latest platforms. Help them for your business selling points more powerful. Body stream as well as for social media platforms and television and TV and all of your needs, including on their television. Variety of TV and radio packages in one of their many studios created you flow. Come and see what N2 TV with many companies including Content, Bravo, as well as featuring in businesses of
What's with all that excitement? Join us at Game of Axes at Boynton Beach. The game is done on easy. Start website gameofaxes.com or call us at 561-611-0120 to help our talented actors. You will be getting full and no time. Game of Axes is located at 1250 South Military Trail. Rowing. Dr. Leah, acupuncture, it's a PhD in science. Acupuncture helps hormone balancing. For additional questions or to schedule a free consultation, call Boca Raton Acupuncture Clinic at 817-19. Acupuncture are very effective in many diseases, but for thousands of years in China. Call today for your free consultation at 817-1910.
And we're back.
And we are back at the
Hey,
Brooklyn
Joe, are
Cafe.
we coming to you clear, Joe? Can you hear me?
Sound like you just crashed a car.
It sounds like I'm in a car.
No, it sounds like you crashed a car.
What do you say? What do you say?
I don't know, because we're getting his sound kind of choppy. We'll see what we're
Your
sending
sound
down
to
to
us
him.
is choppy, but I hope that you can.
We're choppy
I'm
too.
choppy. Right, choppy.
You are not.
We
I
are
am
not choppy.
Okay, so welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. As long as Joe is not on the air, he's choppy, we not.
And this segment brought to you by your favorite mobile carrier. That's what it sounds like, you know. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Don't
Joe,
throw
can you hear me now?
curveballs.
Did I confuse you?
With 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes left on a Friday?
Unbelievable. So Joey was doing some work. He hurt his back carrying a heavy hammer, choppy hammer, for, I don't know, a couple of days. So he's like incapacitated.
We're live at Game of Axes. And everyone was fascinated with the information, Kimberly, that you were sharing.
Yes.
You want to give out your number again?
817-382-8375, acceleratorpro.com with an X.
Maybe we can put like a seminar together or
Oh, I
talk
would
to the
love
kids.
that.
Would
I've
be something.
got tons of information for financial seminars.
We're going to do a seminar at the Seminole.
A
seminar
at the
Seminole.
I have, listen,
How many
I have
kids do you have there?
I don't have any kids, but I have a president. I'm the president of my referral group, so you can come speak anytime. We're there the first and third Wednesday. So
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
How
Thank you
long
very
have
much.
you worked at the...
Casino?
I've been affiliated with them for 15 years, but I was an off-premise
Is
vendor.
1215 a number?
It was 15 years, but I came on with them a few years back as special events, and then I moved into community relations.
Did you ever visit a casino before you worked for them? Do you even go to the casino?
Once.
Do you go to the casino now?
No, not
You're
really.
not a big casino person.
No, I'm a people watcher. I mean, I go to just kind of people watch or for the food, or I love Council Oak down in Hard Rock or NYY at our place. So
You ever gone to the airport, sit down, have some buckets of popcorn, and just watch people walk?
absolutely.
You do that, right?
Oh yeah,
Is there
we
an-
go
is
an
there-
hour early just to do
Is
that.
there a no smoking area?
At the casino, yeah, level 2. So everything upstairs is completely non-smoking.
Ah, see, we could do it there then.
Wait a minute, you can smoke in a casino?
A lot of them.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know you could drink.
I would think
No,
2
sure.
would be the smoking section since smoke rises. And
right,
the 1 would be
right.
the non-smoking
You know, I wasn't going to
section.
say anything, but thank you for playing.
That's true.
Right.
We could do something on level 2 then. I was at another casino, and the deeper I went in to hear this concert, the smokier, and I just wanted to go see a concert. And I kept the smoke. It was so bad that I had to leave.
Yeah.
After the concert, I couldn't even stay and eat because it was too much for me.
Do you hold concerts there for singers and things like that?
We do have concerts in our pavilion area. We have an off, actually, we're doing Third Eye Blind outside, so it's going to be an outside
Third Eye
concert. Third Eye Blind. That's on November 17th. We have Howie Mandel that's coming on October 4th.
Oh, I know
The
him.
Commodores are coming. We also have
Commodores
Leanne
are
Rhymes.
still around?
I know,
right?
Leanne Rhymes is coming for their Christmas show, so we do have a lot
That
of
would be
great
great.
things coming up.
What's going on for the holidays? Because it's right around the corner. We're talking October already next week. We're moving into Halloween, Thanksgiving, holiday season, different events at Seminole Casino.
Well, there's always something going on, but between our 8 food outlets, if you decide that you don't want to cook, please come out. NYY will absolutely take care of you.
And you also have areas that people can come and do seminars, right? I've seen
We
events
do
that have been
have
held there.
private areas that you can reach out to. Tatum Mercerio, she's our group sales, and we do huge events, 4-wall events. So if you want the pavilion, we can do something. We just did something for March of Dimes, but yeah, we do try to give back.
A lot of outreach going on.
So if I wanted to do Beatles on the beach there, could I do it?
We have no beach.
I bring the beach.
Bring in the sand.
We bring
He's
we
bringing
bring
the
in.
sand with his bucket and his towel.
I know a
apparently.
guy. I'll get you to the right person.
Yes, a guy.
We can make believe sand. It ain't even real sand. But yes, Beatles on the Beach is coming to the cafe. Coming next week, we'll meet with Daniel. And if you see a beetle on a beach and you take a picture with that beetle, Bring it in. You're gonna win something in the cafe. It's a real thing. It's coming. You watch.
And again, as Jen G said, it's not the beetle, the bug. It's
Yes.
the beetle
The
from the band, a person that looks
Yeah.
like a
It
beetle.
may even be Ringo Starr. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Teddy, they go, oh, they're looking for a beetle, like the thing that crawls. You hear Nicole go, oh.
It's
Elsa age of the
You're not
group
for
behind
nothing.
me. It's my daughter.
It's not a Beatle. It's the Beatles. The Beatles. 50th anniversary. They were blowing it up all over.
I think
because
my
of the
friend
last
is,
album.
well, you know Jack then? Is that? you
We know
Jack Sherman?
Daniel.
Daniel and
Newhart.
Jack and Steve.
No,
Yeah.
we know Daniel. I don't know Jack.
Oh,
and Steve.
okay, they're all part of that too.
But they're part of the group.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But Daniel runs the whole.
Oh, okay.
And he has like different groups. But we're trying to get this at the cafe, and we're trying to figure out how to do it. And we're going to talk to you to be a part of this thing. We're looking to raise funds, do concerts, and the whole nine. It could be a whole lot of fun.
Fun.
Just got another job.
Yes, it happens all the time.
What a great job they get to do. Come out, community outreach. Jen G is here, and she's not even here, but she met Kimberly, and that's how we met Samir, and there's a lot going on.
I'm drinking
You're
square
going to have
water.
some of my water.
Square water.
And for anyone that's watching, yes, this big bottle on our set is water. It is filled with water, and it is from Healing Moments. It's the Kangen water.
It's square water.
It's hexagonal water.
What?
Hexagonal.
I can't say that.
It's a hexagon water.
Now, let me ask, what are we doing for Halloween? What do we do for Halloween?
I know what I'm doing.
Well, that
Glow
resolves
and
a lot
Throw
of
is
problems.
here for
What do I want to do?
Halloween.
What?
Glow and Throw is here for Halloween.
Yeah, but I want to do something for, what day of the week does Halloween fall on?
Saturday?
Thursday.
Is it Thursday this year? Oh.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
Okay, that
We should do an all-week Halloween party.
Ooh, yay.
Monday to Friday.
Oh, yay.
Nicole's
I am
like,
so
she's
Halloween.
In, Teddy's in, Linda's
I
in.
have an
to
outfit
use
for
all my
every day.
costumes.
Can we dress?
But that would
Chewbacca?
require for you to be in the studio every day.
Oh, well, maybe.
Okay. You see how much
I have
she
not
has
as
to
He
do.
is going to be Chewbacca this year.
He's gonna
Usually
be
he's not,
Chewbacca.
but he's Chewbacca. I'm Princess Leia, the warrior one.
You could
though.
do that separate, all 5 days. It doesn't matter.
You could just dress the puppy up.
Yeah. Oh, he has outfits for everything.
See, things people don't realize what you've been through
No.
because you're so well put together. You've got such a great sense of humor. You talk about fighting to live and fighting to feel better.
Yeah.
And yes, the people see you and we're laughing that you fall. It's not funny that you fall because
No.
you live with chronic.
Because I just had an EEG done and it came back abnormal. So there's reasons why I'm probably falling.
There's
but I
reasons why
mean,
you're
I'm
falling,
waiting
and
until
there's-
next Friday, but I'm not going to worry about it because that's my life.
You know, and there's reasons
But-
why you have Chewy, and as
Yeah.
cute as he is, he really works with you and for you to keep you from falling.
Yeah.
So we don't mean to. We
No.
laugh with Linda.
You
we don't
laugh
laugh
with
at
me,
Linda.
yes.
So really, you talk about a woman who fights to live and to find solutions and to fight for your health.
Right.
And that's really why women are stepping into their power.
Women,
It's
men,
all-
health is health. Take it easy. Now, how are you feeling?
Okay.
Because you know we had that
I had a
incident.
rough couple, 4 months?
But you're good?
I'm okay. I'm just waiting now for next Friday for my results of why my EEG came back up normal. But, you know, my MRI is still stable since the brain surgery, so that's a good thing. So I'm
Always
staying positive.
Always important to keep our friends.
You always got to stay positive what you have. You have to keep the faith, stay positive, and this weekend we start our year anew. In the Jewish religion, everyone knows it's
Now,
Rosh
can we
Hashanah.
borrow that?
But yes,
Even
that's
though
why
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
Jewish, could I get a new start
Yes,
too?
well, that's why I'm sharing it. It's not just about being Jewish. It's about humanity as a whole. This
yes.
weekend we have a new moon, and it's starting new. And it's
You get a
new
new
year.
moon too?
Everyone
It
gets
is
a
a
new
new
moon. It's
moon.
in the sky.
You get a new moon, you get a new star, you get everything new.
Well, that's why I'm sharing this with
Can you take
humanity.
my bills?
Yes.
Start those off?
Actually, Kimberly can help you with that.
can show you how to pay it
We're gonna. Everyone's starting anew this weekend.
When is the new year?
Which new
Or
year?
the new, the beginning of new, when does it start?
Rosh Hashanah.
NEW.
Okay, what day?
Rosh Hashanah starts Sunday night. It's Erev Rosh
At what
Hashanah.
time?
Sundown.
Is there a specific time?
There is in the
New
I don't
Year's
know.
in our
probably
calendar, is that midnight of
7:20
January
It's
30th?
something.
probably around 7 something when the
7:20
sun
something.
goes down.
Yeah.
But that's the Jewish New Year. But new as a whole, it's for humanity.
But do
It's
you
the beginning.
celebrate that 7 o'clock?
7:09.
Do you
Okay.
celebrate
I know
at 7 o'clock the new year?
That's when it
Do you
starts.
throw like the party favors, everybody hugs, or no?
I don't know. I'm bringing dinner to my mom's, and she told me she got the paper goods. Could I bring food and wine?
This is, but I'm being
I'm
serious.
being
You got the
honest.
good end of
But
it.
it's about apples and honey and starting
Apples?
anew.
And honey.
A sweet.
Well, now you
mead.
can have
Bring
apple
this.
wine and honey wine.
We're bringing
Hello?
the mead.
So I get
all
Sunday.
right.
I get a new moon on Sunday. Is that what's happening?
So to all our friends that
Every month
celebrate
we
the
do.
Jewish New Year, happy and healthy and sweet and prosperous
Happy
New
holiday.
Year. Monday
Happy
we will be
holiday.
running a tape. Thank you all for joining us. Have
Thank
a great
you.
day and have a great New Year
Thank
for
you.
everybody. We'll see you Tuesday, same time back in Studio A.
Be
And don't be
kind.
late.
Bye-bye.
Be kind.
Are you ready for the challenge? Do you know what's coming? Are you ready to become a healthier you in 12 weeks? Welcome to Shred Zone. Shred Zone is offers a personalized training program that you can do with 30 minutes time and online daily support, motivation, a customized, easy, and flexible program. Got you in mind. Contact us at shredzoneonline.com and Shred Zone Fitness Studio 561-331-2059. Shred Zone Online gives you 24/7 access to your personal trainer, personalized nutrition suggestions, strength training, and weekly accountability. Contact Shred Zone today at 561-331-2059. Let Shred Zone shred you for better health. ShredZoneOnline.com or 561-331-2059.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of sound and video. This creative art. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Book your next private event or fundraiser or join us for Art Wall the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call by 278-0074.